Greetings and salutations, everyone.
Hey,
Welcome to
Lo.
another installment. Yo, Ham.
Okay. Just kind of had to
W-
fart
welcome.
right there.
Okay, welcome everyone to another installment of BullSittin on TSWS. We're still working on a new intro, but welcome. Smash the like
I
button.
thought it
Get
was pretty
comfortable.
good.
It's going to be
Can't
an
lie.
awesome show. We're going to be dumping on Nintendo mostly.
I like
Mostly.
that intro, though. Look, you didn't like it?
Nice and simple. Gets to the point. Let's go. Ham, how you doing? Besides liking the intro. How you doing? What you been playing?
I mean, I'm digesting a sub right now. Kind of got a little bit of a tummy ache. But I've been playing a lot of emulation
Emu,
lately.
Ham, don't be getting us in trouble.
He's not going to.
I mean,
I mean,
if the word emulation gets you in trouble, then yeah. But but yeah, I mean, I've been doing some emulation on Midnight Club, which I own 2 copies of, so you can stop with that. But yeah, for some reason I own a copy on the PS2 and I own a copy for the Xbox, the original Xbox as well. So just kind of is what it is, as you would say, Lo. But I've been playing the hell out of, let's see, just a ton of old school games, like even Jet Li's Rise to Honor, if you can remember that far back.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, it was a very long time ago.
Oh
Um,
man.
but that game was great. That was like a quick time game, but also it had like your it had kind of your what a lot of people refer to as like Assassin's Creed type combat, right? Where you're like hitting people from all sides. Which,
Yeah.
keep in mind, that game came out before Assassin's Creed. So what does that tell you about Assassin's Creed? So, yeah, this is PS2. This is PS2. Assassin's Creed wasn't still PS3.
Yeah. It was PS3. You're right. That's
So
great.
yeah, man, I thought that was really cool. And like obviously it's not like the greatest graphics, but you could clearly tell like that's Jet Li and these are the enemies, and like they have like a mixture of like the Assassin's Creed type of combat with like QTEs mixed with like crazy explosive like Uncharted like moments where you're running away from explosions. And I was like, man, look at Jet Li trying to get this shit done back in the day. But anyways, it's pretty fun, pretty nice. Reliving some of this stuff. And I actually just put out a tweet just kind of goofing around, but I was kind of serious too. I was just like, took a little bit of recorded of the gameplay, had some twists of playing, some overnight celebrity, right? On that Midnight Club
Awesome
Dub
album.
Edition. And
Awesome album.
and it's just like, man, like I've been seeing people in like not really the news, but like on Twitter and shit lately, just saying like games now don't have as much soul and stuff like that. And like and then other people will get mad and they'll like list off recent games that are good, right? That like are like you can't really argue that they're good, that they're not good, right? Like there
Yeah.
are good games out right now.
Exceptional games.
There are like top tier games right now, right?
Yes.
But I do understand what people are saying a little bit about like, man, like some of these games were kind of like interwoven in the now, right? So it was like,
I don't understand.
what I'm saying is when Midnight Club Dub Edition came out, that was very interwoven into the now, how things felt then, how people talked back then. the movies that were kind of going on back then. They interwoven like things that we regurgitate in reality and put it within a game. So like when I hear Paul Wall driving down the street, I'm like, hey, I know that song. That's what's up. This is dope. This is a good song. Gets me even further into the game a little bit. I'm also driving what is in this game right now, the Mitsubishi Eclipse. And I'm in San Diego. In Midnight Club. That's what I'm saying. It's so interwoven in, obviously everything I'm doing is fake.
Mm-hmm.
But it's very interwoven into the reality of what we're doing, that it's like, do you see what I'm saying at all, Matt?
Yeah, we talked about it last night. I get it. Like, it's Midnight Club specifically. I mean, a lot of games, but Midnight Club specifically, 3, and 2. One's kind of rough, but 3 and 2, like, are very distinct. Very distinct. I mean, for me, for that time, that's a game that, like, I boot that up. I know, look, you made the point of like something about games. Some games now is you can turn them on and you know exactly when it was made. That's part of the reason I really enjoy Midnight Club 3,
Mm-hmm.
because that game is so blatantly 2005, and that shit,
Yeah.
and it's fucking awesome. It's fucking really awesome for it. Like, Ham just mentioned Paul Wall. Nobody like no kid nowadays listening to "Sitting Sideways" by Paul Wall. I will. I'll listen to that shit. I'll play Midnight Club while I'm listening to that. It's
Mm.
it's 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 fun. It's nostalgia, and nostalgia. I mean, there's nothing wrong with nostalgia, honestly, especially when the game is just flat out fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. Like, how many games? There might be like 2K basketball or Madden football games 10 years down the line that you can go down and play and be like, oh yeah, I remember those songs and the stuff that
San
was kind of
Andreas.
going on during that. But like, really the only one, and to my point right there, Loke, really the only one, because even that's 2K, really the only one kind of keeping today's kind of vibe woven within their game still. The only one really doing it is Rockstar.
Mm.
And to me, that's unfortunate, because it used to be EA and all these other publishers as well, like the NBA Streets and the fucking there was a, I mean, obviously I mean, you just look at Jet Li's game back then, you can tell of the time period because it was based off of like a lot of his movie roles and stuff like that he did.
Mm.
The Warriors, even though, I mean, that's an old movie, but that was really cool that they put that in there, put the music in there, and made you feel like that time period. It was pretty cool. You don't really see that too much anymore. And that's all that I was trying to say when I brought up this whole topic. I didn't mean to take 10 minutes.
Yeah,
But you know, I miss that in some games right now. I do like that people are leaning into telling their own stories. I like that, because that is something that is consistent today. Is people are leaning in, telling their own stories, albeit a lot of them are in the same genres.
What do you mean people are telling their own stories? No, I don't understand that. What do you mean?
I feel like there was a time in the late 90s, early 2000s where there was a lot more like games that were licensed from something else.
Okay.
Compared to now, where there's not near as much licensing going on within
but
games.
you know that's not
And that's why I
because
mean
of
people
like,
are telling their own stories.
but you know that's not because of oh, people are super creative now. They're literally doing that because licensing costs so much.
Yeah, of course,
Exactly.
people would love to put Mountain Dew in their game and stuff like that.
Yes.
But you see, but you see, like you see, even Norman Reedus and Hideo Kojima had to take that shit off after that short stint
That's true.
with Monster or whatever, right?
That's
Wasn't it
true.
Monster?
It was Monster, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, it just sucks, man. Like, because both sides could benefit a ton. Like, why wouldn't you want Monster in that game the entire time, right? Like, the
Yeah.
fuck?
It's fucking awesome. It's fucking awesome.
Why wouldn't you want to see that all the time? And why wouldn't you? I don't get that. Like, he's not doing anything insane after drinking that. He's just drinking it and going on a walk for fucking miles and trying to do right by society. Why wouldn't you want to keep that in your game, right? Remember Need for Speed's game with Burger King and fucking, what was it, T-Mobile and shit like that in the games? Yeah. There was no way to take those out of those games because that was just baked into the game on those.
There was no patching that out.
No.
That is true.
And I like that.
Yeah.
Stand on that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like what the hell? Why you pull out like that, Monsar? You gotta stand on that shit. You put that in the game. Keep it there. Hey. And us gamers love that shit. We love seeing Taco Bell or Pizza Hut or something that we've seen before in the game. Albeit it is advertising, and a lot of people complain about advertising, but in certain games where you're driving in, what is it, the new GTA, or playing a bike game, or playing Gran Turismo or Forza or something like that, where it makes sense to see that stuff, I'm all game for that. Make it feel real. It's awesome. Fucking, I don't give a fuck if there's a TurboTax fucking sign in the goddamn, a goddamn what is it? Those things that you have to break in Forza, like those big old signs and stuff like that. I wouldn't give a fuck about seeing any of that shit in there. Yeah. I gotta do a ramp and bust through a T-Mobile sign. That's fucking hilarious.
The execs don't think so.
Oh, whatever. Their game is being advertised.
Their product, yeah, in the game.
Yeah. I mean, wouldn't you think, obviously, if we're busting through those signs, the communication back and forth would also be sponsored by T-Mobile as well? You know? So it's literally in the game, kind of like it used to be for like Def Jam Fight for New York and all that shit back in the day, where they literally had real brands in their games. The shit was cool. Now people complain really quick, but in my opinion, I'm just like, hey, like, if it makes sense. I mean, obviously, I don't want to see that shit in Horizon Forbidden West. That'd be fucking weird.
Why not? I think you could have
weird to see that in God of War. God of War, grab yourself a Snickers. Like, what the fuck? You're like, I don't want to see that shit there.
God of War, no, but Horizon, I think you could do it, like a dilapidated T-Mobile sign, for example.
Yeah, I think
that could
in
work.
that way, sure. Yes, because that's a futuristic game.
Yeah, God of War, definitely not.
But I don't think it's technically on a planet like Earth, though. Is it Earth?
Pretty sure it's Earth.
I don't know.
If it's Earth, if it's actual Earth, then to hell, why not?
Yeah, I think it would have been cool.
I don't know, man. I just miss that kind of cool stuff. I don't know. And like I said, it plays to the time that we're in. And it's nice.
Some people would argue that having a game that's dated can be good, but it can also be bad. Like, for example, Saints Row is very 2022 or 2020. You know, there's lots of references to 2020 in Saints Row. People didn't appreciate that, so
they also made a garbage ass game.
Yeah, they just made
they made a game with like
like we can
talk about all the whatever bullshit around that game, but like they also made a fundamentally bad game with like no redeeming gameplay qualities whatsoever.
What up, Wet Dave?
So like I
No
think
redeeming qualities. Damn.
like if you have you played it, there's like nothing about that gameplay
I've
is
watched.
there's not a single thing about that gameplay. The shooting, the driving, just minute to mission, or minute to minute traversal,
Uh-huh.
the dialogue, and not the writing. I'm talking about the way things
The
are said. The way
Yes.
things are said. Everything fucking sucks about that game.
Oof.
It's bad.
Don't say
It
it
is
like that.
really fucking bad. Like
oh,
you can make a slop story game and still have a
Uh-huh.
fun game. You can do that. But they didn't. They did not. That shit stunk.
yeah,
It's terrible.
yeah. I mean, True Crime Streets of LA was amazing, and that was like, what was it, like 15, between 15 and 20 years before Saints Row. And that game was mad simple in the things that you could do. You can do half the things that you can do in the new Saints Row, but like they had somewhat of a decent story in an area that made sense, it, with good music and and decent people that you're playing verse, right? Like
Is that a
antagonist.
vampire? Jesus, it's a daywalker.
Oh
God,
my god,
Christ.
the
Like
hell are you
any
doing?
this
vampire.
fucking killer right here.
Vampire
Shout out to Web
Jubilee.
Dave though. He said hit that like button. Y'all hit that like button.
Oh
Y'all,
my
I'm
god.
walking in a dream. I'm walking in a dream pack.
I'm very happy for
Did you
you.
put contact lenses? Oh my god.
She sure did.
Oh
That's
shit.
hilarious.
She's a goddamn murderer.
I'm not looking at the screen. I'm not looking at the
Vampire
screen.
Jubilee.
Ah,
Vampire Jubilee. Look,
sure, cozy. Sure,
it's like
cozy.
crazy.
What the fuck?
She's a goddamn sinner.
What were you talking about, Ham? Because okay, okay. All right. You're talking about true crime, Ham. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was until I about got bit.
Cozy, if you're not
She
gonna
said,
say
"Look,
nothing, can you mute your mic?
I'll do
Oh
it."
my,
Oh,
There
there
she
you go.
goes.
Perfect.
there we go.
All right, but yeah.
Go
But no,
ahead.
no, I was just saying that game seemed like it had a formula in place to do well, where it literally felt like while we were playing Saints Row that they were just fucking shooting from the hip with ideas. And
Missing a
in
lot of-
between, the story moments that you had were just so silly that it made it really hard to want to pay attention. So
Right.
between the dialogue, the bad dialogue moments, the weird missions, and the horrible story, I mean, the game had some fun moments, but it's almost like you don't want to engage in the actual things you're supposed to do because it'll make you not have fun.
Dude, I remember a mission where I had to drive somewhere and talk to someone, and that was the mission. And when I say talk to someone, I mean I drove there. I had to kill like two guys, and
Oh,
then
okay.
this
So
guy,
you listened.
and then this guy said a line of dialogue to me that I didn't understand. It didn't make any sense for the context of what was happening. And then the mission was over. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Did I have a seizure and forget all of what I just did? Because I feel like there's something that definitely should have happened there. But no. No. It's just I just drove across the map to hear this guy say a sentence, and that was it.
Wow.
Like it's 2020. There's phones.
This could have been a phone call, brother.
Like a text. You could have just sent me a text.
This could have been an email.
It's a horrible, horrible game. A very bad game.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, since you're already here, Matt, please tell us how you are and what you've been playing.
I'm doing pretty well. I've been playing, I mean, kind of same as him, a lot of emulation, but also Outer Worlds 2 and funny enough, Power Wash Simulator. I'm
The
literally
first one or the
playing
second one?
I'm playing the first one right now. Like I'm actually literally
Okay.
playing it right now. Um but I have tried the second one and that's what made me want to try the first one. Because
Yeah.
I never really played it. So I'm doing the first one and then I'll get to the second one. But that and Outer Worlds 2, I'm in the second area on Outer Worlds 2. I've got a couple more companions. That game is really awesome. By the
Oh
way,
yeah.
if you
Yep.
haven't played it, please go
How
ahead.
far are you? How far are you?
I'm in the second area. So I'm in the second area. I just got my
Uh,
fourth
the gold
companion.
thing, right? Is it gold something
The,
or El
the
Dorado or
name
something like that?
the name of the place?
Yeah.
Let me find out for you. I think I have it in
Yeah, it's
here.
something to do with gold. Because the first area is a Fairfield. The second
Yeah.
area, you open the second area with the marketplace as well, correct?
Yeah, I'm in the it's Golden Ridge. I'm in Matriarch's
Exactly.
Mercy right now. I'm at that
Exactly.
little camp place right now.
Okay, okay. Go ahead. Sorry for interrupting.
No, you're fine. But that's been awesome. Like I mean, such a ridiculous step up from the first game. I enjoyed the first game, um, despite its flaws, of which there were quite a few. This game, everything about it, like the gameplay, the like RPG choice and consequence, the skill checks, like everything about this game is better than the first game. And to
But
the what's that?
oh, go ahead. No, go
I was
ahead.
I was gonna say to the point. I opened my YouTube last night and I saw someone. I saw someone like a typical like kind of baity title for a video, and it was
Mm-hmm.
like my review for the Outer Worlds 2, and the thumbnail was like worse in every way than the first game. I'm like, dude, there's literally
What?
there's no possible way you can actually think that for real. You really can't. Unless you're trolling, in which case, by all means, go ahead and troll. But like, I can't imagine playing this and thinking, "Yo, the first game was so much better than this," because it wasn't. It really wasn't.
It really
So,
wasn't.
like, and I liked it, but dude, this one is fucking sick. Combat's amazing in this game too, by the way.
Mm-mm. What weapons are you maxing?
So my skills are the primary ones that I picked at the start of the game were guns and speech. I've got my speech is my highest skill. Guns
Let's
second
go.
highest. I got lock picking, engineering, medical, leadership. I haven't done anything in melee, which kind of stinks. I probably need to because I found some pretty cool melee weapons. The guns I'm using right now, I got a machine pistol. It's funny. I actually have a melee weapon right now. I've got uh, like a blade called Murder's Best Friend, and then I have a heavy marksman rifle.
Murder's best friend.
Hell yeah, dude! That thing is awesome. That's the one from like the demos they were showing off, where like you get stealth kills and stuff, but you go behind them
Mhm.
and then you charge up the blade or whatever. That's the weapon that they were using. Um,
Okay.
but yeah, awesome.
All right. Anything else you want to add on the game?
I want to add something real quick. I've been kind
Yeah.
of neglecting it a little bit. I started it up and I'm a little further than I'm showing right here, but you see who I made?
Who is that?
I guess
I don't know. Is that Cozy? Who is that? I can't see.
Is that cozy? Read. Don't just look, but read a little bit.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me
Is
try
Cozy
and
an
zoom in a bit more.
ex-convict? I mean, maybe, but
I can't see anything on Evmax.
well, it says ex-convict.
Okay, but what's the
How
name?
can you not see the screen? I mean, are you okay?
No. Okay. I can see ex-convict.
Okay, but
But what else?
what's in the top left?
Top left.
Yeah,
Is that
what's that?
Kodak Black?
Yeah,
Okay.
buddy.
Are you
Sniper
guys?
gang.
Ham, what are you min-maxing? Since clearly you're playing the shit out of this.
Well, I'm not playing the shit out of it. I've actually been pretty much neglecting the crap out of some of these games, including I still need to beat Borderlands 4 because I was grinding it so hard and then I just fucking fell off a cliff with it.
Oof.
I'm very close to the end of that game though. I just was kind of dragging it on by doing mission by mission, but anyways, yeah, so I gave him the ex-convict thing because that's what Kodak is. I also gave him the resilient trait well, I have the consumerism as a flaw right now, but
Let's
I
go.
forgot what some of my other skills were. I think one was like being a thief because that's what Kodak Black got in trouble for, being a thief, and
Okay.
and just things that revolve around him. So
Are
I
we
just
talking
thought
about the
it'd be fun.
compulsive? Are you talking about the compulsive flaw? The one way you steal even if you don't like purposefully try and steal. Is that the one?
What are you talking about? Consumerism?
I
No,
don't know if
that
it's
there
consumerism.
there's
No,
a flaw.
kleptomaniac.
Yeah,
Kleptomaniac. Yeah,
there's
I avoided that one specifically because I'm not trying to cause no trouble.
dude. I'm surprised I haven't got that because I steal
I
everything,
can
dude.
tell you how to do it. It's not by stealing.
How
You
do you
have
do
to
it?
when you go indoors. You have to play the way I play, right? Which is
What are
why
you
I
playing?
always tally over 100 hours in most RPGs that I
You
enjoy.
get to the point.
Just take everything, Matt.
That's what
Every room
that's
that you're in,
literally that's
just
what I
take
do.
everything.
I take everything. If it says
That's
steal or
weird.
take, I take everything.
That's so weird because I got I
I'll do
got the
it in
trait.
front of people. I don't give a shit. And if someone says something about it, I beat the shit out of them.
Oh my god.
That's
Okay,
what
so
I,
maybe try stealing and making sure people don't see you. Because
I
that's what I do.
mean, I'm
Like
playing
I
a
make
I'm
sure I don't get
I'm
caught
playing a
doing it.
renegade. If someone sees me, they're just getting the shit beat out of them. That's just the way it
Yeah,
Oh,
works.
that's
shots.
kind of how I've been playing too. I've been just telling people to do essentially whatever they want to do. I'm like, don't follow any of these guys. Do whatever you want to do. And I repeatedly
Exactly.
said that. And whatchamacallit, the guy that you're with at the beginning of the game
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
is essentially telling me that I'm being insensitive and saying stuff at the wrong time, all the
And
stuff.
he's out. Out.
There was one time where he's like, time and a place. And I was just like,
This
nope,
is not
there
the
is
time.
not. This is the time. This
It's
is the
right here,
place.
right now.
That's fun.
But
Yeah,
I
that's what I am liking about the Outer World so far is like I can be an asshole in this game where in like Avowed, it felt like kind of no matter what I did, I was being nice.
You were forced into it.
you're
So
definitely not on
like
this.
if I'm comparing the two of the same, developer, I like the way that this story is kind of going because there are assholes and I can be an asshole.
Right.
That sounds great. It
For an
reminds me of
RPG.
Starfield a little bit, but like different.
Okay. Okay. I do get the Starfield vibes. Definitely agree with you on that one, Ham. Fuzzy says he's past the prologue in Outer Worlds. A, a bit more into Ninja Gaiden. Yeah, I just, thanks for reminding us. Ninja Gaiden recently came out on Xbox as well.
I've been
And
playing that a
PlayStation.
little bit too. I forgot to even mention that. I'm like in chapter 8 or 9.
Is it as hard as the old ones?
It's tough. It is a tough game, but it's not like something you can't learn. Like it's very you essentially just kind of got to get in the rhythm. It's a rhythm game. Like you get into a rhythm of knowing what enemy types you need to do what to, then you
And
can kind of get through that game a lot better. But like it's tough to start, but not hard to complete. I'll say that.
Oh, my camera's off. I didn't even know my camera was off.
Your camera's been off. I was going to say something, but I didn't want to be rude.
I didn't know it was off the whole time. There you
Next
go.
time I'll say something since.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
I was thinking you were undressed, so that's why you were
Oh,
on camera.
fully what do you think? I'm
Jesus
just
Christ,
naked,
man.
buck naked over here? What do you think I'm doing?
Yeah,
Just naked behind the mic. Look.
yeah.
Oh my God. What is wrong
What?
with you?
I'm not
I
a
thought
freak.
I thought everyone was naked.
I
When
thought
they
he was
turned off the
eating or
camera.
something, you know,
No.
something normal, Loke.
I
thought
joined
he
and
was
I joined
or,
and turned
you
it off
know-
real quick and forgot to turn it back on.
Maybe he was, just doing something with his. I don't know what he is. I didn't think he was naked though.
All right,
Thought I
fine.
was
Let's not rub this in.
buck
I got it
naked.
wrong. Let's push on. Speaking of pushing on, Blind
You got it
Giant.
wrong.
Good morning.
He did.
Good morning. Mahalo. Raichi, Fuzzy, Web Dave, the elemental hero. Big Mad Mo says he doesn't steal anything. Look at Goody.
Big Mad Mo.
You're missing
What a
out.
saint.
Two shoes.
You're
What are
missing
you
out.
doing?
Yeah, you are. I steal everything.
Listen, man. Listen. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Fuzzy says I usually don't steal. I don't steal too much stuff. If it's my first playthrough, you definitely weren't forced to be nice and avowed. Couldn't steal stuff though. Ninja Gaiden was easy for the first 8 chapters, but it's definitely picked up the difficulty since then for me. Okay. Lots of gaming going on. For me, same as well. I've been playing Outer Worlds. I think I'm going to be playing that game until 2026. Maybe something else. Actually, you know what? Football Manager is launching on the 4th. Next week, Tuesday. Football Manager.
God damn it,
26
Loke.
26 is out. I don't know, man. Yeah, so I
I
will
do.
be playing
I
Outer
think
Worlds
we should
2.
keep it pushing.
I think I will be playing Outer Worlds 2 and Football Manager 26.
Let me ask you something though about Football Manager.
What?
I mean, while we're on the topic, and probably the last question I'll probably have about it.
Yeah,
But
sure.
but what's new about this one from like the last previous?
What's new? Yes, Big Mad Mo. I know
Other
it's in
than like
Game
a paint
Pass.
job.
Okay, I have it preloaded actually, thanks to PC Game Pass. Big Mad Mo. Appreciate you. What's new is tactics. That's one of the main new things that's coming. So
Well, that's
what
kind
you
of
had,
the purpose of the game, so that's good.
yeah. So no, but this one's a gigantic overhaul. So what happened was in the previous Football Managers, you would have one formation, and then you'd put in personal instructions for the players, and that would pretty much be it. Now it's more realistic. Now you have the formation for when you're in possession of the ball and when you're out of possession of the ball. So you know how in American football you guys have offense and defense? Because football
Yeah, proper.
doesn't have stoppages like American football. What usually
Yeah, the
happens,
time just keeps going and they add to it.
exactly. So what's been happening in all the other football managers is that you just have your 4-4-2 or your 3-4-3 or whatever formation you want, but that's it. It's static. It's done. And that formation, you have to just put instructions going forward and defending. Now it's more specific in that you can have a 4-4-2 when you're in possession, and then like a 3-5-1 formation when you're out of possession. And then you can give instructions for each one of those states of whether you're in or out of formation. That's point number one. Point number two, the way the transfer system worked back in the day has changed, but football manager games have not upgraded to that recently. So what used to happen before is managers would just approach teams and they would buy players or sell players. But what happens
Well,
now
that sounds
is there's
terrible.
It does.
this is nothing to do with slavery. This
Sounds
is
a
white
little.
players.
Sounds a
White
little
players.
racist to
White
me.
players get bought too. White players get
I
sold.
know.
That
I
doesn't.
mean, it's all
That
terrible.
doesn't make it better. Just saying.
It still
Saying
sounds terrible.
saying we include everybody in this terrible thing doesn't make it better. It's still bad. Still
No.
bad.
It's not.
We
like that,
everybody
guys.
buys everybody.
That's not.
Everyone's for sale.
God damn it. That's not how it
Well,
works.
I mean,
Okay,
damn, man, that was
listen.
fucking. Just like Luke last week, I think you blew my mind with that statement right there.
Everyone's for sale.
I think you, oh my god,
You're-
that was perfect.
Y'all are making this sound so terrible, but it's not. For
That
example,
was perfect.
Ham, if you're playing for Manchester United, and then Real Madrid wants to come and buy you, what they'll do is they will pay.
Matt said
right?
everybody's for sale. He's for real.
Let me finish.
Yeah, he
Let
sure
me explain
is.
how this is not slavery. This is not
That blew
slavery.
my mind, Luke. I'm sorry. I'm still on that part.
God damn it! All right,
Everybody's
Matt,
for sale.
Matt, if
Does that
if Real
mean
Madrid-
Big Mad Mo's for sale, man? He's for sale.
Yo B,
We can-
hey, peace,
We can
love,
purchase
life.
him up right now.
Welcome
He has a
in.
price tag.
God damn it.
Yobi. Yobi.
Matt, let me give you a functional example, right? So, Real Madrid wants to come and buy you from Tampa United. They'll
for
pay
sale.
Tampa United. Let me finish. They'll pay Tampa United $10 million. That's the transfer fee. But that transfer fee is only valid so they can approach you and speak to you. And then they have to negotiate with you if you want to join them or not. You're not forced to. It's not like when they pay your team, right? You immediately have to pack your bags and go to whoever bought you, quote unquote. They buy the
Bought you.
right to interact and negotiate a contract with you. Can you see how that's not slavery, Matt?
They're gonna put you in video games and put you to work.
Blind
They're,
says it's equal
they're gonna
rights.
put you right in that soccer field, and you're gonna get to working.
Soccer field. Oh my goodness.
You get
Okay.
to working, bud.
You're gonna be flipping tires over there for a few
Yep.
years.
I think we're done talking about Football Manager.
I think we are, man. I came out liking that game less than I came in.
Yeah.
You came out
All
what?
your your buying people tactics aren't fooling me, Loke.
But that's not how it works, though.
Yeah.
I'm just messing with you, man. Move on.
All right.
God
Let's
damn.
get to the news. Let's get to the news.
Yes, sir.
It's slavery with extra steps. Guys, stop it. Would you stop it?
It's complicated. as slavery.
Mine says equal rights slavery. God damn.
I'm getting heated. Mo, would you please disagree
Damn.
with the guys at the
Soccer's
comment?
bad, man.
That's it's not like that, guys. It's not like that.
Okay.
Football
That's you sound like Adam Silver.
Right?
Not like that.
Notorious great sports
Yo,
manager.
speaking of
Adam
Adam Silver, speaking of Adam Silver, fellas, you guys saw the Chauncey Billups stuff. There's
Of
people saying
course.
that
It's not just Chauncey
Ron might
Billups.
be involved as well. you guys see that?
Bro,
It's LeBron James.
it's like 30 it's like 30 people right now. And
Yeah,
Oh,
if
it's not LeBron
if
though.
if anyone
That we know of.
thinks, yeah, not that we know, but like if anyone thinks that it just stops at the people that are in trouble right now, bro, you're so fucking wrong. Cuz
oof.
if any of these people are for real in trouble, like about to do any sort of time, they're gonna start talking, and
Oh yeah.
they're gonna implicate a lot. It's gonna be a lot of people. It's gonna
Yes.
be a lot of motherfuckers.
Facts.
Whatchamacallit, they stopped Terry Rozier's pay.
Yeah, they should too, dude. Because like 2 weeks
I see
ago,
examples of his throw of his like performances make inexplicable
bro,
turnovers. And it was like, what the
that's exactly what I was about to say. Because like a couple weeks ago, before this whole thing with Terry, because I think Terry Rozier was already in trouble before with this, but like a couple weeks ago, before this one came out, they were like, "Yo, check out these." I saw something online. It's like, "Check out these Terry Rozier highlights from last night's game," and he's just fucking he's like shooting terrible ass shots that aren't even coming close to the rim. He's just throwing it behind his head into the fucking crowd. I'm like, dude, this is so obvious. This is so blatantly obvious that this motherfucker's trying to throw a game, and I'm just like, dude, if that guy, like, first of all,
yeah, do
if
some
you're
dumb
dumb enough
stuff?
to, if you're dumb enough to do that, then
Come on.
you're gonna get in trouble for that shit. And once they get in real trouble, bro, they're gonna start talking about other players.
I thought he was just an idiot though. Like he
Well, he
like
kind of is for
one
real.
guy that I do feel like might be implicated because of his boneheaded moves. And Ham, I need you to hear this. Russell Westbrook.
Well,
I don't think Russ does like. Okay, so here's the thing with
Dude,
Russ. I
he
don't
has
think.
some terrible
Yeah, but I think that's just Russ
real.
being. I think that's just Russ being Russ.
yeah.
He just tries to do things. Like he gets so caught up in what's happening that he just tries to do things where it's like, yo, why the fuck did you even
You
think
think he
that was
did that for
possible?
free?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he plays like that just because he plays like that. Like Terry Rozier, like the thing I was talking about was so blatantly obvious. Like he was passing it to people in the stands, dude. It's like that's I've never seen Russell Westbrook straight up do that. I've never seen it.
Okay.
I've not seen that.
All right.
I've seen him do some dumb shit. I've seen him make some dumb turnovers, but I've never seen
Yeah.
him do something like that.
All right. All right. Let's see how this develops. I hope it doesn't
I think
involve.
Russell Westbrook just had some Kendrick Perkins moments where it's just like it just kind of is what it is. Where Terry Rozier was doing stuff that made just no sense.
At all.
Exactly.
Whew. How does selling white people help me pay for Rich Pass? Damn it, Rachie.
Jesus,
Oh my goodness.
that's
Blind
crazy.
Giant. Blind Giant celebrates 27 months of being a member on TSWS. Thank you so much. Also,
That
quick
is
reminder,
mighty kind, sir. Mighty kind.
memberships alive, everyone. Blind Giant said,
They are $1. They're $1 for a membership.
$1 to
mahalo,
change
brother.
your
You want to
life.
support a brother?
Yeah. Mahalo, Blind Giant.
Oh,
Cheers to you. All right. Let's get into the news. Good luck to the NBA players. I hope if
oh,
LeBron is involved, I hope this becomes a real thing when he leaves the Lakers, not now. Like we don't need this, right?
I don't think LeBron's involved. Like I don't think LeBron would risk that. I think people under LeBron might be involved for sure.
Yeah, but then
But
how can he assert his innocence?
well, that's going to be tough for him.
Oh
I'm
man,
just saying
no, man.
I don't think LeBron's involved like how we're
Nat
talking
said,
about
"Not
Terry.
my goat."
No, I'm saying like how we're talking about Terry Rozier or Chauncey Billups or
No,
whatever other shit. Like LeBron's not doing that. I think if anybody's involved, it's people under LeBron. Like, I mean, there's a bunch of people. There's a bunch of players within within that Clutch Sports agency. Guarantee you, a couple of them are involved. Guarantee you.
Rich Paul?
I mean, players. I'm talking about. Rich Paul might be involved,
It
but
could
like,
be
Okay.
I'm
anybody,
talking
man. To be
players.
real,
I'm talking players.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to the video games. Let's get back to the
Yeah.
video games. Nintendo.
Yay! Yay!
Whew.
I love Nintendo.
So happy about this. Nintendo has been denied a patent in Japan for Pokemon-like capturing mechanic. So this is not the whole
No.
case. It's not the whole case, right? It's not the whole case, but it is at the same time. It's wild. Let's get into it, but it's not the whole case, but it is the whole case.
Not
The
fair. Now they have to
application.
make a good game. It's not fair.
Oh,
No.
such a tragedy. We're being so unfair. This application was made in March 2024 and partly describes the act of catching a character in game in a method that appears to be similar to that in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu /EV games. Among the patent's description via machine translation, the mechanic causes the computer to, when the capture item hits the field character, makes a capture success determination as to whether the capture is successful. If the computer decides the capture was successful, it will then, quote, set the field character hit by the capture item to be owned by the player. Close quote. The application also describes numerous other situations, including using a similar mechanic to hit characters with items, which can, quote, restrict the movement of the field character on the field, close quote. However, as spotted by GamesFray, the application has now been rejected by the Japan Patent Office, JPO, after it looked at prior art examples of the invention being used before the application was made, which had been submitted by a third party. Essentially, what everyone in the YouTube space and the Twitter space has been saying for years. As soon as this copyright thing was filed by Nintendo, the exact same thing we've all been saying. That's what that was their conclusion in Japan. It then cites examples of games like Ark, Craftopia, Monster Hunter 4, and even Pokemon Go, which have mechanics which could fall under the descriptions in the application, suggesting those ideas already existed. According to GamesFray, it's plausible that Pocket Pair could have been the third party that provided the prior art to the JPO. While the JPO's refusal isn't binding on the ongoing legal battle between Nintendo and Palworld Studio Pocket Pair, especially because Nintendo can still appeal or amend the application, it's noted that judges tend to respect the decisions made by patent examiners who have more training in this field. As such, Pocket Pair could point to this application refusal in an attempt to influence the judge's decision. Gentlemen, the world is healing. It's Jova.
You gotta love
That's-
when a government does what governments are supposed to do.
The bare minimum. And I wanted to get into that as well, Ham. Like how does it in Japan not pass, but in the US it passed? What happened there?
because it's a difference between actual fairness and generating revenue.
That's a good way to put it, actually.
Yeah.
That's actually very, very good way to put that.
Because fairness says, hey, anybody should be able to do this. Greed and needing money says, hey, I believe these people can generate us more money than you could. So why would we give a damn about your opinion?
Yeah.
And those people, the people that work for, Pokemon and all that stuff, I mean, there's a reason the term lobbying exists, right? They're in their ear. Hey, take this. And even though we're complaining about Terry Rozier and all these people, it's completely legal for the government to do that in the US.
It's completely legal.
To fix this, because that's essentially fixing the stats, right? Oh,
Yeah.
we're gonna make sure that this doesn't work like that. We're gonna make sure that we win, right? So you're paying somebody to ensure victory versus actual fairness of just letting the game be the game. Your game sucks, you lose, right? So
As
it's simple, right? You got a garbage team, you shouldn't be elevated. You shouldn't be elevated for being trash. You got to earn that, right?
yeah.
That's why the NBA analogy to me was perfect, right?
Yeah, it fits
Like a
it
glove.
fits perfect. And the government one. I do you know I've got a big beef with the fact that when Americans do it, it's lobbying. When Africans do it, it's corruption. You know I'm very sensitive about that. So that example for me it definitely hit home. Matt,
Oh,
how happy are you that it seems like Nintendo would take
He's elated.
the
Look at him.
biggest. It looks like Nintendo is about to take the biggest L that's ever been taken in legal terms in gaming.
as a huge Pokemon fan, I'm honestly genuinely
Yes.
devastated by this
As we all know.
because, listen, I'm a big time Pokemon fan, and I don't want them to have to make a good game. I want
You
them
what?
I want them to get other people in trouble so that
Uh-huh.
things are much easier for them.
So you can keep making slop.
Exactly. Because
Right.
slop's easy to make. And you can get a lot of slop every couple years. If they have to make a good game, it might take an extra year. And who wants that? Nobody wants that. Nobody wants that. You don't want that, Luke. No, I'm just
You nobody
fucking.
got time for that.
But no, this is good because I mean it's what we talked about before. Like I think I said it on it. Like, dude, good luck. First of all, this has to go through, which they just got denied for it from this judge. But like, it's it has to go through, and even if it did go through, I said like good luck enforcing that. So many games have that mechanic, and so many games have had that mechanic before you ever had that mechanic. So
Yeah.
again, good luck enforcing that. Even if this shit wasn't denied, still, good luck enforcing that. Cause you won't. And they recognize that first of all it's bullshit. And they laughed them out of the fucking
That's funny. They went
dome with
after
that.
Ark.
No,
It-
they
it-
used Ark as an example.
As an example,
They didn't
yeah,
go
yeah.
after it.
Oh, they just used them as an okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What used Ark as an example. And Pokemon Go as an example.
It's just
Oh.
it's good. It's good to see. I don't like there's a lot of really shitty companies, corporations, but Nintendo is just a special kind of like just the special kind of just dog shit company. Really just
The
genuine.
fuck is
dog
this
shit.
photo?
This is a photo of Nintendo after they put a Mario game on sale for more than 20% off and they go out of business.
Right.
It's about to get rough, man.
They put a Mario game on sale for a week and it just crumbled the whole business.
Boys, it's about to get rough.
That's so dude.
Because let's not forget, Pocket Pair Pocket Pair is also making their own what's that
Yeah.
game?
The new
what's it?
Pokemon that's coming out. They're making a game that's going to be just I forget the name of it because I don't keep up with Pokemon, but they're making a game that's just like it.
Oof, dude. No, not the new Pokemon game, dude. The what's it
What are
called,
you talking
bruv?
about then?
You know the Nintendo game that's you're on an
Oh, it's
island
Pokemon.
and you're
Okay, I thought
farming. No.
it's not Pokemon.
No. There's a Nintendo game
Oh, you're talking
that
about like
Cozy likes
Yeah.
with
the
the
game that
raccoon.
goes animal.
Yes, Pocket
Oh,
What
Pair's
is it
Animal
making their
called?
own
Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Yeah, Animal
Yes,
Crossing. Yeah,
Good
there
for
you
they're
go.
them.
making their own Animal Crossing.
Good for them.
It's called Pal Farm or something like that. So now it's gonna be like, all right, Nintendo, are you gonna patent
You and
a cozy
Patton hanging out.
Yep.
boys? Boys, it's about to be terrible times for Nintendo. Nintendo is going to have to bear with me, innovate. Nintendo is going to have to compete. They thought that by running away from Xbox and PlayStation, they could just, sit in this little corner and be just them. No, motherfucker, no. No. Let's look at another one here on Twitter. Someone retweeted the news, says, when you focus on greedy and try to gain, okay, clearly English is not their main channel. When you focus on greed and try to gain power in a very stupid way, in the end you lose. All of this greed is the work of evil. Massive blow to Nintendo and literally embarrassing for them. And yet your mission was to put smiles on people's faces around the world. For me, the
It put a
the,
smile
the
on my
highlight.
face.
Yeah, that put a smile right on my face.
Y'all are happy?
Shout out
Are
to
y'all happy?
Nintendo for that.
For me, the highlight of that tweet is that part about putting smiles on people's faces. Guys, none of these corporations ever cared about people. As soon as your company becomes a corporation, they don't care. Like the guy that made Schedule One, for example, that guy, he still cares about putting smiles on people's faces and making people laugh and have a good time and all that other stuff. As soon as his company, his development studio, whatever, gets purchased by Electronic Arts, Xbox, whatever, that's it. It's over. They don't care. They'll never care. They can't care because there's no heart behind it. It's just algorithms and profits for shareholders. That's pretty much it. But yeah, I'm super happy that Nintendo seemed to be taking a gigantic L on this one. Do you guys have anything else to add on this before we move on?
Nope, I'm satisfied.
All right, let's check the comment section. Let's check the comment. Fuzzy says it's corruption in the US too.
Yep.
Fuzzy, if it's corruption, people would be getting arrested. No one's getting arrested. Some people are just getting promoted. They're going from the little pipsqueaks to governors to all these positions. It's not a crime, bro. You can say it's morally wrong, sure, but it's not a crime. A crime, people get locked up, right?
Always.
In that case, over here, either they get locked up or the Americans send someone to kill them because they're committing a crime. Natsume was the one who started farm sim popularity, not Nintendo. Reichi, although you're right, you know they're gonna sue someone for making something similar to the animal. Is it Animal Farm? Animal
Crossing.
Crossing. Yeah, you know they're gonna sue. You know they're gonna sue them. As long as they make enough money, you know they're gonna sue somebody. All right. So that's Nintendo's downfall. Everyone, smash the like button. If you hate Nintendo, smash the like button. Moving on. I'd like to make this one as brief as the previous topic. Gentlemen, I hope you guys will comply. Microsoft CEO agrees Xbox's competition isn't other gaming platforms, it's TikTok. I'm not even going to read the rest of the article because I think we've We've seen the video enough times. Matt, what are your thoughts?
Well, I haven't seen the video, but I saw this quote, the article thing. Um,
Do you
I
want to see
mean,
the quotes themselves? Do you want me to read
no,
the
I'm
quotes so you
good.
can
I'm
get the
good.
full
I'm good. I'm
context?
good.
All right.
I mean, the context is he's saying that they're competing with TikTok. That's the
Yes.
context. So,
Yes.
um, I mean, if what they're doing is the goal for
Mm-hmm.
Xbox, as in like, hey, Xbox everywhere, if that is the goal, then yeah, you're right. Or they're right, if that's the goal. Um, if they were just doing their traditional thing and the console was it, then that statement would be a load of bullshit. But like the fact that I can open my phone now, I mean, I wouldn't do it, but like the fact that I can open my phone now and play an Xbox game on my phone makes it direct competition to TikTok because I mean, I don't have TikTok on my phone, but if I wanted it, I could download it and I could just open it up on my phone. It's the exact same process. So
Yeah.
they are quite literally competing with not just TikTok, but any form of social media, YouTube, I mean whatever. Like they're competing with a lot of different things quite honestly, but like on that front, yeah, they're competing with a lot of social media. A lot.
Yeah. I would briefly agree with you, Matt, because those things align with the Xbox market, which is entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when everyone gets back home, we only have about 2 or 3 hours. Maybe we can squeeze in 1 hour of gaming. Oh, sorry, maybe we can squeeze in 1 hour of entertainment before we have to get to bed. Within that 1 hour, we all have to make decisions whether we're on our phones, on our televisions, on our consoles, on our PCs, etc., etc. So,
Yeah.
briefly, just to say, I definitely agree with that. Uh, Ham,
Yo,
is Satya out of his mind? Because I saw a lot of people trying to troll and say that Xbox doesn't have a clue by saying stuff like this.
no, I feel like to say one of the most profitable and innovative companies of the world have no idea what they're talking about is literally kind of insane to say. Do they have a complete grasp of everything? Maybe not. But to have no idea what they're talking about is different than not having a grasp on it, right? Because you can not have a grasp but understand what you're supposed to be trying to do. But if you have no idea what's going on, you don't know the first thing that you're doing at all. Right?
Yeah.
Can we all agree on that, right? Like we can all say, hey, we can go all play basketball. But as much as we all just got done talking stuff about him, ain't none of us beating Terry Rozier on a basketball court or Chauncey Billups
No. Fuck no.
We're not doing that. Like we can't do that. We can understand it without being great at it, right?
This
To
guy.
say they have no idea what they're doing at all is insane, is what I'm getting at. And for what he's saying about TikTok is like one of their main competitors, what he's saying is, yo, essentially what you guys said is I'm a copy and paste, but I'm gonna say it my own way, right? These things literally when you wake up are some of the first things that people see. People talk and make fun of people for being on Twitter too much and then tell them to go game and then have the nerve to say Xbox don't know what they talking about. That literally doesn't make any sense. You just said people are on Twitter. Hey, dog, you on Twitter too much. You don't never show no gameplay. You ain't never gaming. You just talking trash here. Xbox CEO says TikTok is taking too many people's time away and they need to get. Oh, that's stupid. Now, wait a second. You know what I'm saying? Like, wait a second. How does that not make any sense? People are making fun of other Xbox fans are making fun of PlayStation or ponies or whatever, and you know, ponies are making fun of bots or whatever. Y'all are always playing Twitter, but you ain't never playing games. But then Satya says this, and it's crazy. It's the same thing. It's a different platform. It's just TikTok, not Twitter. If the Microsoft CEO said this instead, y'all need to quit playing Twitter and start playing games, it would be a totally different conversation right now, even though it's the same thing. Even though it's literally the same exact thing. You guys are using all of your time to be on social media, Facebooks, your Twitters, X, or I guess that's the same thing. Blue Sky, Threads, Instagram, YouTube, which is a big one.
Oh, YouTube is huge. I always have YouTube
is
running.
a fucking time sink.
Bro.
So like, yeah, they're competing with video services, any type of them, whether it be Netflix, Instagram, because people watch a lot of lives on their TikTok, YouTube. People get YouTube instead of a goddamn Hulu service or something. That people will get YouTube instead of that and just live off of watching that.
Yep.
There's you're not going to run out of content over there.
There's a lot of content on YouTube, bro. It's a lot.
There's content getting uploaded. Well, I mean, we're literally on YouTube right now.
We're live right now.
We're literally putting new content on YouTube.
Exactly. So it's just like, for him to say this, it makes sense. Like he could erase that name and put another one on there. It's the same thing. Yeah, I mean, what he's saying is, yeah, PlayStation has a lot of people, but TikTok has a lot more, and we're interested in that number.
Yes, sir.
You guys want us to fight with PlayStation? Sure, yeah, we're going versus them. I guess that's fine, but those guys over there are going nuts. That's what Satya Nadella is saying. Yeah, PlayStation's doing great, but yeah, they're fucking going nuts, and I want those numbers. I like the PlayStation numbers; those are cool. Those are great. They are better than mine. Like, bro, when I think about when I was a kid and I thought about being rich, I didn't think about having a couple $100,000. No. Right? You think about having millions and billions or whatever.
Now it's billions.
Right. So like, that's essentially what they're saying is like, hey, I mean, they're making good money over there, but they kind of have their way of doing things, and ours is on a much grander scale. So we're looking past that to the next thing because we're a future thinking company constantly, whether people like it or not. And like, it just is what it is. They've introduced things too early, and we all know it. And sometimes we even push back, and push back, and push back, and then all of a sudden somebody else is doing it, and it's fine. And they literally started out the Xbox One generation like that. They started the generation like that.
Yeah, we're
gonna do things this way. Not cool. Everyone's leaving. And everyone else is like, right. That's a pretty good idea, Xbox. Now that no one wants to fuck with you, we gonna do it too.
Let's do exactly what you said.
Right.
We should all do.
And you know what's even crazier about this statement? Sean Layden said this last year.
No one said a damn thing. The same people losing their minds.
Sean Layden's
one
been
said a
complaining about money and gaming and advertising and time. He's been complaining about that stuff, whether you like it or hate it. But he's talked about this exact thing. So it's just like, so when I guess he doesn't have a loud enough voice. Is that what people are trying to say? Or he doesn't
No,
get under
it's-
their skin enough?
It's the Xbox
it's
tax, Ham.
I think it's the second
It's
one.
real.
He doesn't get under their skin enough like Satya Nadella does. Satya Nadella gets under people's skin.
Ham, it's not Satya. It's not.
It's the company.
Sean Layden could get hired tomorrow by Xbox. Tomorrow. And immediately, all the PlayStation guys would discredit him.
Yeah. It's popularity, man.
When I was watching, oh no, it's Alex's video, and he brings up receipts, not only Sean Layden, Ham, but freaking Fils-Aimé, Reggie Fils-Aimé, in 2018 or something, said the exact same thing. He's like, dude, Nintendo is competing with other platforms like social media.
What up, Vark?
No one said anything about Reggie. No one criticized Reggie. No one called him out of touch. No one said nothing. The more Ham, you know what? I used to make fun of you when you talked about the Xbox tax. The more time goes by, the more I'm just like, you know what? Fucking Ham was right. The Xbox tax is real. There's no other way to explain three execs in the gaming saying the exact same thing, but only the Xbox one gets mass criticism. It makes no sense. Oh no, Ham, don't put that on the screen. Ham, don't you do it. Don't do it, Ham.
Why not, buddy?
Oh, that looks
Don't do
cool. You
that.
should put that on the screen.
Don't put that on the screen, Ham. God damn it.
Wow.
I put it on screen. I'm sorry.
That's not bad, actually.
Look at that. Look at that tie. Was that him just a few days ago? Good looking Loke. They call that Lubbock Loke.
And that's like the Texas star, right? That's not the American flag. That's the Texas.
I
that's
mean,
the
you
Tex-
said it.
I don't know what the Texas Star is. That's a Texas Star, right, guys? I don't know. I'm not familiar.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
I
Fark,
don't know.
thank you, Fark. I appreciate that.
What is this, water? I've never seen water before.
I've never seen water before. Oh my goodness. Poison Maniac says, I think they're saying in general way of fighting for time and engagement in and out of. Oh no!
It's a pretty good picture, look.
Oh shit!
Fuck, you better be
That's
sending
pretty
this to
fucking
my.
clean.
You better be sending this to my Twitter. That's my Halloween costume for this year. Appreciate you. I'm going as Texas Loke for Halloween. Oh,
I still think this one might be my favorite one, though.
which one? Oh, dude, get rid of that, please. That makes me look like a creep or something. No, get that off the
It
screen,
does.
bro. It does, doesn't it?
I love that one. That
Oh,
one's
man.
good.
No, this one makes me look like I'm one of those government. You know those government watch lists we're talking about the other day, Matt?
You look like a guy who's just happy that their friend is enjoying a great game.
No.
Yeah.
I should be looking at the screen in this picture, not looking at her. What the hell?
You looking dead at Cozy.
Yeah, something's very wrong. Fuck.
You're appreciating everything about her right there, and I like it.
Fuck's
Yeah.
making me look like a fan. like a freaky ass.
I mean, you kind of are, but
Look at that.
Oh.
Look at those eyes. That's great.
Terrible.
you're
You
dead
got.
set.
He even got a glimmer in his left eye.
You're dead
Jeez.
set right on your head, dude.
You're like, look at them cheeks. Anyway,
Oh my goodness. You see, Richie says I look like her father. Oh my goodness.
you
Dude,
do look like a proud dad in
No.
that moment, though.
Yep.
when it's time for me to teach my daughter how to play video games, I'll just give her the console and then I won't sit there looking at her awkwardly. I'll maybe sit in the same room, so if she needs help, I'll help her out. But I'm not gonna be staring at her like that. Fuck, that's not funny. That is not funny. You make me look like a fan. Like a freaky
You-
ass.
You're looking at Cozy like she just inserted her controller into the second slot.
Yeah, that's not how you do it. That is not how you do it.
Trust me.
That's how you
I
play.
wouldn't be
That's how
smiling.
you play. That's how you gotta play Metal Gear.
No, well, when you're beating Psycho Mantis, that's the right thing to do, though.
See, I don't know where your dirty mind was, but I was on Psycho Mantis.
That's true. That's true. That's fair, Ham. That's fair. That's fair. No, what I'm saying is, like, I guess I wouldn't be a good teacher because I'd immediately just take the port out and put it into port number 1 and be like, don't do this, do this, you know? I actually forgot about that picture. Yeah, well, we haven't. So thanks, Fark. Appreciate that. Getting back to Satya. Forza Mobile. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me leave the comment section. Let me let y'all get it under control. Trying to troll. Anyways, so he said this, and clearly we are in unanimous agreement that this is a run-of-the-mill, basic-ass comment that makes common sense, and we can just keep it pushing. Correct?
Yes.
All right. Let's move on. Remedy say we aren't satisfied with our recent financial performance. They will not. Remedy says they will return to profitability by delivering hits again. Guys,
Nice.
What does that even mean? Were they like not trying to produce hits before?
that's what I was thinking. I was like,
What does that even mean?
excuse me, what?
Well, they did just release that one game. I forget the name of
BC Firebreak?
it. Yeah, FBC.
Yeah. And
it
that wasn't
launched pretty
supposed to be a
poorly.
hit, right? They just said, hey, we're going to
Man.
work on some mid.
On
Apparently.
purpose. On purpose.
They're in, so essentially what they're admitting is that was fucking mid.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's too bad. God damn, you put years into mid. And you had to admit it. That's tough.
You know what's even more glaring, Ham, is that you believe that, oh, you know what? We were messing around. Now we're gonna get serious. Now we're gonna really start pumping out hits. Because that's how it works, right? As soon as you put your mind to it and you decide, yeah, the next thing we do is gonna be a hit. But let's hear. Let's listen. Maybe they have a real plan. As part of its Q3 financial.
No, yeah, I gotta hear this shit. This is crazy. Just to start out the article with we're gonna go back to making hits for y'all. Like, god damn. Like think if Eminem said that right now. I'd be like, golly. What the fuck were you thinking you were doing? Nobody wants to hear that from anybody that they like. We're gonna go back to making
good stuff.
Good music. Because then it's like, man, not only did you not believe in your shit, but now you're making me nervous about your next shit because you hyped up this shit.
Yep. They did hype the crap out of their previous 2 games, Alan Wake and Firebreak.
But
here they
Alan
are.
Wake was actually like rated well. It just didn't sell well.
And we're learning, Ham, that Ratings don't really matter.
Well,
Yeah,
the
but
thing that matters in that case is that they didn't sell it to people on Steam. It was exclusive to Epic, and nobody's buying a
Big
game on
fuck up.
Epic.
Big fuck up.
yeah, they make really dumb ideas like that, and then they try to like what do you call medicate or or alleviate it or whatever, I guess you could say, right? And they try to alleviate it with submit right there, right? With FBC Firebreak. Right. That's what they try to do. They're like, oh crap, this isn't selling a whole lot. Let's try to hurry up and reach a lot of people. And a whole lot of people said no.
We're out.
I'm not paying. Like I seen that game was like $40, and I was like, go to hell. Not a chance.
Oof.
Like I'm already not interested in the game. You putting a price tag on it makes it way worse. Kind of like a marathon, right? They're talking about $40 for that game. I'm like, like I'm not interested as it is. Like you put a price tag on it. Like I'm not. Like you're telling me not to even talk about it.
Yep. But let's get into it. As part of its Q3 financial results, the company reported an operating loss of 16.4 million euros between July and September 2025 compared to an operating profit of 2.4 million euros during the same period last year. The loss means the financial year to date for Remedy, taking in January to September 2025, currently sits at an operating loss of 15.6 million euros compared to an operating loss of 2.9 million euros in the previous year. Remedy had previously warned shareholders that this was coming in a profit warning issued earlier this month, in which it said sales of FBC had still not reached its internal targets and that it had changed its outlook for its current business year as a result. From expecting a revenue and operating profit increase to expecting operating profit to be negative. 12 days after the release of the profit warning, Remedy announced that CEO Tero Vitala had left his role with immediate effect to be replaced by Remedy co-founder Mikas Maki as interim CEO. Let's pause here for 2 seconds.
That's
Matt,
not a good sign.
I think it's a good sign, actually, Ham. I think
It could be, but like, wow, how abrupt.
I think it's a good sign because we've spent too much time getting rid of devs that just follow instructions versus the execs that force their so-called visions and then gut teams. Even when there's success, they gut the teams. So the next quarter is profitable and they get that big bonus. So this is good for me.
I agree with you right there. I like that.
Yep.
In my opinion, this is a gigantic dub. Matt, are you with
Yes,
me and
sir.
Ham here?
Yeah. I mean, it's the same way I feel about most companies whenever they fuck up a game. I look at Destiny. I look at Destiny and it's like
Yeah.
I know the developers for Destiny don't want to make a bad game. I have to believe in my heart there's not a developer who sets out to make a bad game.
I have to
It
believe. Love it.
there's CEOs who are like, "Hey, make this." And then there's developers who are like, "That's going to be bad." And they're like, "I don't care. It might make us money." And so they give them what they want, and then inevitably it's not good. And then instead of the CEO being punished for it, they're punished for it.
Yep.
We could do this. We're talking about this right here with FBC Firebreak, a game Ham knows. I was excited. Me and Mike were excited for that game. I
You
played
actually
it.
had some fun with it. I just looked at it and like I remember you telling me about it, and I told you I told you straight up, I was like, no, that's not for me.
It seems like
You
such
liked it.
it seems like such a great concept. It's like Left 4 Dead, but in the world of Control. But somehow they just, first of all, it came out kind of undercooked as far as the content. Like there were a couple of maps. It wasn't super, like, it wasn't nearly as creative as Control was, and it's in the same universe. It's like you could do so many cool whatever. Besides the point. But there's this game. You also got shit like Redfall, where you like all the reports of the devs saying like, "Yo, this game, we don't like this game. It's
Yes.
not going to be good." And then
Yes.
they
That's
ignored all
tough.
that shit. They ignored all that shit. They told them put it out. They put it out. They fucking nuked the whole studio.
Yeah.
It's like this shit
And
keeps happening.
the big wigs over there, they got nice parachute payments. I'm
Sure.
willing to bet. I'm willing to bet my left testicle. I need the one on the right, but I'm willing to bet my left testicle that the big wigs, they got a big payout. The devs got like maybe 2 months, 3 months severance. Get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like,
And
always that's what happens.
that shit's like it's getting unacceptable. And I brought up Bungie earlier because Bungie's CEO left after, finally, after making horrible decision after horrible decision. For some reason, we're still getting Marathon. Besides the point, my point is when stuff like this happens, that needs to happen more. That is my
Yes.
point.
Yes.
Because it shouldn't be on the devs that you told to make that dog shit game. Hey, they made you the dog shit game you wanted. Don't punish them because it's dog shit.
They made
Like,
you the dog shit game.
It's insane how that works. It's insane that keeps happening, and we're so desensitized to it that we're just like, oh, it is what it is.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's insane. Let's carry on. In the new report, Markey says the best way for Remedy to start becoming profitable again is to deliver more hit games and avoid more releases like FBC Firebreak. Quote,
No kidding.
as of October... no shit. As of October 22nd, I stepped into the role of CEO to raise the bar. Fuck. They always talk in these like... it's so cringe. Anyway, to raise the bar and the sense of urgency across the organization and to drive stronger results, he stated. Remedy's strategy remains unchanged, supported by... Unchanged? What do you mean unchanged, motherfucker? You came in...
that literally counters this whole...
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Apparently you changed something, but it's not changed.
Oh.
Okay. And literally
What
raising
they're trying to do is backtrack on knowing that they said something stupid to start. That's
yeah.
what this reads like, is like, it remains unchanged. Oh, I just said that because I also said that we're going to bring you guys quality games. So now I'm backtracking and saying that we brought you quality, but it just didn't hit. It's just a very softball excuse.
Also, like, they don't need to raise the bar. They need to not fucking lower it. Like, Control was unanimously a success.
Yes.
We can talk about Alan Wake not selling well. Again, stupid fucking decision by making it exclusive to Epic, but it was a success. I mean, they've talked about it numerous times. They made money on Alan Wake too. They've talked about that.
Let's go a level deeper on the stupidity of it, of making it exclusive to Epic.
Sure.
If me, you, and Ham are going to make a game, and then between the three of us and our development costs and the time, the money that we need as well for our work, we're like, you know what? We think $4 million will be enough for us to be happy. You know? Why would we turn around and be like, yeah, Game Pass, give us $2 million. That's how much we want to put it on Game Pass exclusively.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's dumb.
It doesn't
So
make any sense.
it's not just dumb that you put it on Epic. When you put it on Epic, you didn't sit there and think, okay, guys, we need $15 million. That's how much we need to make with Alan Wake. Epic, give us $15 million. That's all you had to do.
That would have been nice.
These dumb idiots, not only did they make it exclusive to Epic, they also did not ask for enough money on Epic. There's two levels of idiocy in putting it on Epic. I hope you haven't lost your train of thought, Matt. Carry on.
No, you're all right. It's well, I mean, I just think honestly, dumb decisions obviously lead to dumb things. I think, and to the point I was trying to make of like raising or lowering the bar. Again, I don't think it needs to be raised. I think it needs to not be lowered. You lowered it for FBC Firebreak. You need to
And here
not
we
do
are.
that. You need to
Yeah.
not do that. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do some astronomical, groundbreaking shit. Literally, just do what you are already doing. That's it. And make good decisions too, because don't pair it with, don't do like, hey, we're doing the Max Payne remakes and they're exclusive to Epic. Don't do that shit. Don't do that.
Or,
Because
Matt, or if the remakes cost you $5 million, $10 million total, then ask for when you go to Epic, get the 10 million from Epic.
I'd say still don't even do that. If you need, here's the thing, if you need $10 million,
Yeah.
then you go to Epic. If you're dead set on Epic, you go to Epic and say, I need 20.
You think people won't buy it on Steam after the Epic exclusivity?
I don't think it's
They'll buy
coming to
it.
Steam. I don't think it's coming to Steam. It's been 2 years now. I mean, what's that deal for? Fucking like 10 years? What are we doing?
The Alan Wake thing is still
It's
not on Steam?
no, it's not on Steam. It's never come to Steam. Alan Wake 1's on Steam. Alan Wake 2's not on Steam. And you know what that does? You know why I sit here and say don't do that shit is because as much as it doesn't bother me, I bought Alan Wake 2 on Epic. I don't give a fuck. But most people on PC, not most, I won't say most, but a lot of people on PC give a
Yes.
shit about that sort of thing. A lot of people on PC are like, I don't care how good the game is. I'm not buying it if I can't buy it on Steam.
On Steam.
That's just the way people are. And because of that thought process, it creates a negative bubble around your game. It's like you'll just get people shit talking your game because it's not on their fucking the thing that they use. So you're already creating one layer of shit for your game just by doing that. So avoid that. Completely avoid it. Or to Loke's point, if you need some money, double
Get
that shit
enough
up.
money. Yeah.
Double that shit up. Say,
Make it worth it.
I need 5 million to break even on this. Ask for fucking 20, like
Yeah.
15, 20. I don't give a shit. Like, dude, especially, I don't know. I'm sorry. I could just keep going. Continue. Continue.
For anyone that doesn't know Alan Wake lore that's watching, Matt's a big fan. Matt's a big fan.
Fucking love Alan Wake
That's-
2. First one was great too. So
That's why he's big mad. Gabe Newell is what? Is way more divine. Oh. Rachie. Let's carry on with these quotes.
I'll
Let's
give
carry
him
on with
that
these
if
quotes.
I'll give him that if he gives me Half-Life 3, which there are rumors about. And if we get that, then ooh, buddy. Oh shit.
Let's finish these quotes from Mr. Maki here. My immediate focus is on ensuring our commercial performance alongside successful development projects. This requires improved coordination within the studio combined with a focus on gamers and market demands. It's a whole lot of nothing that was just said here. The gaming business is still a hit-driven business, and our return to profitability can best be achieved by delivering great, distinctive, and commercially successful video games that players love. Okay, so it's just rubbish. The rest of it is all rubbish. Ham, last word on this topic so we can move on.
Yeah, just I'm gonna keep it simple. I don't want to take very much time on this at all.
Just basic.
Just hire like because they said they have somebody that's in interim, right?
Yeah, the co-founder is now the interim CEO.
All right. I think their thing is just to focus on somebody to bring along that can reinvigorate this group, because I don't think, obviously, they know how to put out a quality product. They just need good direction from somebody that gives a damn about what they're trying to do instead of just giving a damn about profitability. They need to figure out kind of a good medium in that, because obviously they can make a great game with Alan Wake 2 being a great game. But right now their issue is generating profitability, but also making smart choices that don't put them in a stupid position like they did with Alan Wake 2. Right? I mean, you missed out on a huge crowd that just like the Steam. The people that are Steam fanboys are very stubborn.
Yes.
And
They're
patient.
and very patient as well. So, like, when you mix those two together, I mean, in a sense, Remedy kind of put themselves in an Xbox kind of position. Not that I'm trying to hate on Xbox at all, but it's kind of like now you gotta go to the customer because you kind of strayed away from a path that they're used to. So now you got to figure out a great way to re-access those customers. Luckily, they're just a game. Luckily, they're only producing games and not consoles and everything. So I think they should be fine. They got plenty of history. They got Max Payne and stuff like that waiting and on the sidelines right now to come in and stuff like that. So they got life. They just need to bring it out.
Yeah.
Fair.
Very excited for Max Payne, by the way, because all of this,
I can't wait.
they didn't even mention Max Payne that I see here. So, like, obviously they got, a Joker in their back pocket or something like that. They just need to have something else that they can rely upon outside of the couple of IPs that they have. I think they need something that is multiplayer, but I don't think they should attach it to a universe that they already have. I think they should make something new that's multiplayer that kind of stands on its own and can make its own story. I think they tried to take a shortcut.
If PUBG and Fortnite has taught us anything, Ham, it's that they should focus on Firebreak. The team that's currently on Firebreak, let them keep developing and cooking.
I disagree.
I don't think so.
I think you should give up on Firebreak and make something completely new that's multiplayer, because I don't like that they used another universe and didn't nail it.
But my point is that PUBG and Fortnite, they're not driven by compelling narratives. They never were. Fortnite actually tried to have the narrative at the forefront, and then when they threw that away, they morphed into the monster that they are. My point
Yeah, but
is,
see, they gave themselves a fork
Firebreak-
in the road where this doesn't give themselves a fork in the road. People just don't like it. So now you're trying to say they should spend more money into expecting people to come back at some point.
yeah,
That's
I
the
don't know.
thing.
because like PUBG didn't go viral day one. Took a couple of years.
It didn't take a couple
Fortnite-
years.
Fortnite was kind of mid.
PUBG
Fortnite
didn't
was
take a
kinda
couple
mid.
years. PUBG hit and that shit was off and running.
PUBG hit day one, really?
PUBG hit and it was off and running. Because PUBG was a
Oh, okay.
spinoff.
Okay.
PUBG's a spinoff of, I think, DayZ. I think. But it was like a game mode in DayZ, and then they spun it off into its own thing, and it got fucking huge very quickly.
Oh, okay.
Um,
It
um,
was a mod of. Go
but,
ahead, man.
but shit, what was I gonna say? I was gonna compare it to Fallout 76, because I had this thought earlier when you guys were talking, like how Fallout 76 came out and it absolutely, like, I had some dumb fun with it with a couple friends, but like it wasn't good when it came out. It wasn't like it was certainly wasn't a Fallout
Well,
game.
Fallout has an amazing IP, though. right?
But that's what I'm saying here is Fallout was able to stick around because it's Fallout.
Yes.
And on top of that, they eventually got it right. They
Yeah.
eventually listened to all the fan feedback. They did all the things that the fans wanted. They implemented all that shit. They gave them proper NPCs, proper stories, things that you could boot it up and just play it or just play it single player. They did all that shit for the fans. And on top of that, it was the Fallout IP. I think with this, it's in the Control universe, but it's not Control. If you play Fallout 76 and Fallout 4, they play almost
Very
exactly the
similar.
same.
Yeah.
This does not play at all like Control, but it's in that universe, so nobody has like outside of the idea that hey, it's at least it's in the universe, you have no real connection to it at all. I beat Control. Control's amazing. That game is in the universe, but it's not Control. It's
I
definitely
like the
not.
fighting.
Yeah,
I like the
and
fighting
that
mechanic.
IP is not Star Wars. You can't just enter some different type of game into it and just expect it to do well.
And then,
Oh,
okay, I'll hold that L then. I'll hold that L. Guess maybe they should just abandon it. Jax82, thank you so much for the $5
Let's
super chat.
go.
Says Remedy has been going from publisher to publisher, Epic to Microsoft and 505 games. I don't understand this super chat.
they
Matt,
went from because Microsoft was the ones who did the original Alan Wake with them. So that was
mhm.
Microsoft and 505, I believe. I think I might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure Control was 505. And then I don't know if Epic actually publish Alan Wake or did they just pay for a lot of the? I believe they paid for a lot. I can't remember how it works. I'm gonna look it up. But yeah, I get what he's saying. They moved from publisher to publisher, and I think if that's the case, like if that's really the pattern we're looking at here, probably should pick a publisher and stick with them. And um I mean, ideally, I would say self published, but again, for the kind of games they make, like technical wise,
Go with
um,
Focus.
yeah, Focus wouldn't be bad. Focus is a pretty damn good third party publisher, but like for the kind of games they make, I don't know that going completely independent would be it'd be tough because those are
Be
expensive games to
expensive
make. Those are very expensive games to make. Because Alan Wake 2
to
not
handle all
only
their marketing and everything like that all on their own. That's tough, man.
just like
Sounds
the
tricky.
just the technical aspect, like all the work, like visual fidelity and all that shit, all the motion capture, the ridiculous amount of motion capture in Alan Wake 2, that's some shit. Not to mention, it's not a short game. It's about 20 hours. It's a
If you just gun it, right?
well, if you've done it, you might get done in 15. But like it's a big ass game. So as much as I would like to say, hey, self-publish, I don't know that's a real thing for them. I'm kind of with Ham here. Focus would probably be I mean, I could see them being a really good partner for Remedy.
Ray Cheese says they
Yeah,
should go
man. They worked with I mean, you know the games that they worked with, right? So
They're doing Space Marine. What's the other one?
the
Plague
Plague
Tale.
Tale. They had that
There's
one game that you liked that you got a while ago with the people that were dead. What was that game?
what?
Where it has the white guy and the black girl.
Banishers.
Banishers, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Banishers was also
Yes, sir.
focused. Yeah.
They're
They
great
make
Was
games.
that was that as romantic as it looked in the trailers, Matt?
Was it what?
It looked like there was a lot of focus on the romance between the two.
I mean, I guess
it
it's
is
kind
a
of
focus.
it's kind of romantic. I mean, it's they're partners in the game.
Yeah, and without messing up the story, you don't want to really say
Yeah,
too much.
No. I bought it. I have it on my Steam backlog. I'll
sure.
play it one day, but
I
I'm just
still need to
curious.
beat it. I played like 10 or so hours of it. I just never beat it. But yeah, it's a part of the game for sure.
Okay.
So, they also did Atomic Heart, by the way. Shout out Atomic
Ooh,
Heart. I can't fucking wait
another
for
one in the
Atomic Heart.
backlog. That's another
Dude,
one in
you
the
need.
backlog.
Oh, you gotta play Atomic Heart. Oh my god.
Dude, it's
Ray
Outworld 2
Cheese
and
said
Football
something
Manager.
disgusting at the end.
What do you
Gotta.
say? What do you say? Imagine if they go to Nintendo, then every Steam user who didn't buy Alan Wake 2. Oh
It's
man.
nasty work.
Alan Wake 3 is a Nintendo the Max Payne remake's a Nintendo Switch exclusive.
Oh. At least, you know what? At least if it's on Nintendo, they're going to make good money on it. That's
No, they
fair.
won't. Nobody's buying Max Payne on a Nintendo. They're making
No?
shit on that. Fuck no. You think people are buying a Nintendo to play Max Payne?
No, no, no. I'm saying because of the large install base, I think they can
Doesn't
squeeze out 5
matter.
million sales. You don't think they
No,
can't squeeze out 5 million? No?
no, not for a Max Payne remake on Nintendo.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I don't think they can. I don't think they can,
All
bud.
right. All right. Moving on. I think we're done with Remedy, right?
Sure,
That'd be such a weird audience to try to appease.
it would be. That shit would sell like 700,000 copies, maybe. Maybe.
Maybe if it's like a port of the old Max Payne games instead of a remake, maybe just
No,
ports.
see right there, that sounds like Nintendo, right?
Yeah.
Does.
And then they'd market it as if it's a new game, even though it's a game from like
They
2008.
they'd market it right alongside the new remakes. Get people good and disappointed when they buy
With a
it.
straight face. With a straight face, bro. You know what Nintendo would do.
Sure would.
All right. Moving on. New World is
Get
officially
Link in
ending.
Max Payne Premium Edition.
Early
Link.
access.
Yeah,
Get
Because,
early.
then people would have to buy it.
Get,
New World is officially ending development following huge Amazon layoffs. Again, ladies and gentlemen, tap the sign that says I blame this on the Xbox Series S. Just tap the sign. New World's recently launched Season 10 and Night Haven update will serve as the final content release of the game on PC and consoles. It confirmed on Tuesday. The game will remain online through next year, Amazon said, and will provide a minimum of 6 months' notice before making any changes that impact your ability to play. The confirmation follows a huge round of layoffs at the corporation, said to have affected at least 14, count them, 14,000 jobs, including a significant number of people at New World's developer Amazon Games Orange County. New World will remain available for purchase. Who's the dumbass that wants to buy this game? In addition to in-game currency, who's the dumbass that's buying in-game currency? The game will also remain available to download for PlayStation Plus subscribers. The game's Night Haven release will be made available for free. Quote, after 4 years of steady content updates and major new console release, we've reached a point where it is no longer sustainable to continue supporting the game with new content updates. They're trying to say, y'all ain't buying, y'all ain't playing. In the coming months,
we're having a problem milking you guys, so we're gonna stop working on this.
pretty much. Quotes, in the coming months, we will provide more details on what to expect and other essential information. Rest assured, our intention is to keep servers operating through 2026. Notice how they didn't say servers will be operating indefinitely, allowing our community time to continue their adventures in Aeternum. The update continues, players of Aeternum, your dedication and enthusiasm have made this new, your lack of enthusiasm, have made this new world adventure an unforgettable journey. We're deeply grateful for every moment you've spent helping build this extraordinary world alongside us. It has been an honor to share Aeternum with all 5 of you. Thank you for helping this game help make this game something truly special. Ham, is this a Rip Bozo situation, or should we whip out our violins and shed a tear for the death of the new world?
Absolutely don't shed a tear. This thing reads like somebody that wants to get away from you. Yeah, it reads like somebody's like backing up while they're talking. And they're kind of slowly, kind of not rudely, but letting you know that they kind of gotta go. They can't stay here, but they wish they had time to talk to you, but they just don't.
Yeah. They miss you.
So what this reads like, so I don't feel any sympathy at all for this. You guys, you make something, it either works or it doesn't. It didn't. Amazon's laying off a ton of people, which kind of tells you the direction that they're feeling about in certain aspects of gaming. So it's nerve-wracking. It's funny that we talk about PlayStation and Xbox all the time, and especially a lot of people talk about Xbox and not knowing what they're doing in gaming and not making the right strides, not making the right step. Meanwhile, like Google and Amazon are like falling fucking apart trying to make games, and Netflix is just like, let's not make expensive games. Fuck that. We're not doing that. Let's stay with the cheapo games. Like there are literally, I mean, they're not bowing out of getting money. They're bowing out of spending money to make money, which is scary. Right? They're expecting now that they can just essentially make and see, this even scares me with what Satya said, right? Because if you're fighting with things like TikTok and stuff like that, you just want to keep a short attention span on me real quick. It doesn't really matter if it's a long thought out thing, right? And we've heard it through the years. Whether it be Xbox saying it or PlayStation saying it. They both said that they want to make shorter games because longer games cost too much. But they also, what they didn't say is longer games also lose people's attention. Yes. I just got done talking earlier about Borderlands, how I got lost in it. I was loving it for a while, but something else came up, and to be honest, that's the society that we're living in today. I don't feel bad about not beating Borderlands. If it was like 5 years ago, yeah, I'd feel bad because there wasn't as much to play personally. But right now, there's so much stuff to play that I'm just like, there's so much stuff to play. But then again, there's so many different avenues to play than I used to have before, right? Like for half of the stream, I've been sitting here playing freaking Midnight Club on my Steam Deck, right? Yeah. Xbox is literally advertising playing any of your games anywhere, right? Steam Deck has been on that motion before Xbox really just went to it as of recently. And Nintendo is kind of beating around the bush of it, but they're literally fighting people tooth and nail, day and night, all the time, that are recreating or putting their game onto other platforms to be able to experience that nostalgia the way they want. And as much as they can close down, they can't stop the next 10 doors that open as soon as they close the one.
They can't keep up, bro.
It's a Hydra. Keep up. No, they can't. So like, I don't feel really that bad for any of these companies because it's just like, this is evolution. This is what it looks like. Things change through time. Like, everyone's worried about AI and stuff like that. But like, I mean, we don't have mailmen that run across the country anymore, right? Things change through time. And you just have to adapt to it and find a better avenue or a way to improve upon what's already good. It's unfortunate, but it's the time that we live in. And some adapt and some give up. And this is an example of just saying, we're done. We're good. Because from what I heard, this game was pretty good to a lot of people.
It was all right.
But the thing is, But yeah, exactly, it got a lot of hype, especially for an Amazon game, and that's mostly what I'm going for, right? But the thing is what they were looking for didn't match what they were able to produce. So now they're kind of backing away for it. And here's my big problem with all of this, and I'll wrap this part it up with this part. A lot of these companies keep super duper investing on things that people have an inkling may not last forever. So it to me, I don't understand if they could ever really be happy. Right? I don't think these companies will ever be happy, truly. Because there's always going to be something that comes out that's really good and just blows the top off a Fortnite, a PUBG, an Apex, a whatever, right? There's a Grand Theft Auto, whatever. My whole thing is if you make it to the point that it can't last the test of time, like GTA, if that game goes offline, you can still play it. I think that's a really big thing that needs to be a regularly done thing within video games. You have to make the game be able to last forever and then put something else in it. That used to be the thing that everybody did automatically. And now we try to segment games where this one's online and this is a single player, and it fucks up the game. And honestly, I hope it doesn't happen, but it could happen with Halo. To where you're segmenting this thing. Yeah, right now, all they're talking about is the campaign that's coming out. Who the fuck knows what's going on with the multiplayer?
Oh.
Who knows? Now it's two different pieces. Where I deeply respect something like a Space Marine that puts all that shit in one spot. If you like Space Marine, just go to this application right here.
Yeah, buy Space Marine.
And you got it all.
Yeah.
Do you have something, Matt?
This is one of the main things that was discussed on the Stop Killing Games thing. I just wanted to re-emphasize what you said very briefly, Ham. This is why Stop Killing Games is crucial to bring in that old culture that we used to have. Go ahead, Matt.
What's up?
Go ahead.
Oh.
New World.
Oh, before that, I just saw something online. I saw two things. One, Fallout 4 is getting Xbox Play Anywhere in November. So that's one.
About time.
Which I'm super happy about.
How much is Fallout 4 now?
Dude, that game is like $5.
Yeah, you can get that on it's 15. It's officially $15 off of Xbox, right? $15.99.
All right.
The games goes on sale all the time.
Exactly, but you could get that on a key site for probably less than 10 on Xbox.
For the Xbox app, right? Because I have got lots of achievements on that one. And Fallout 4 is one of those games that I always sit back and I'm like, you know what? One day I'm going to boot up Fallout 4 and I'm going to patiently get the rest of the achievements in that game. I think I've got like 15 achievements left to 100% it. I don't want to restart it on Steam or something.
Is 12.19 on GG deals, but you can get. Let me see this. You can get it for. Okay, so you could buy the base edition for $12.19, or you could buy the Game of the Year edition with all of the DLCs for $12.19.
Where?
So on GG
it's the same price.
It's on GG?
Exactly. Yeah, it's on the same
on
price.
GG?
On GG. Yeah, GG deals.
All right.
And then the second
Vic,
thing I just saw.
welcome in, Vic.
was, and this one's fucking hilarious because boy, we were just talking about this.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so the article seems, after what I've read here, seems a little bit misleading. But
Okay.
the headline, it says Saints Row 7 teased by developer. And this, from what I've read, it's one of the original developers of Saints Row has been asked to create a pitch for a Saints Row prequel. So, so I guess one of the dudes who was on the OG 2006, I think Saints Row came out on the OG game. They asked him to create a pitch for a prequel, and we'll talk about it. So there's that. And then in the same post, he says, "Update: It's not going to be a VR game." I'm guessing he was doing VR for a little while, and people were like, "Is it going to be some VR shit?" And he's like, "No, it's not a VR game."
Because people don't
So
like VR.
yeah, so there's that. Again, it's just it's him talking about making a pitch. So like so not guaranteed. But I thought it was interesting that it popped up nonetheless. Now getting to this, I don't give a fuck.
About New World?
No, I don't. And that's not to say I'm happy that all these people are getting it fucking stinks. But
Yeah.
also, I mean, this is exactly what Google did. They said, "Hey guys, we're all in on gaming. Let's build all these games. We're gonna make first party games to put on fucking Google Stadia," which is just insane. And then they're like, "Actually, never mind. The only difference with this is that they lasted longer than Google Stadia.
Yes.
That's the only difference. It's the exact same thing though. They played it out a little bit longer, but they came to the exact same conclusion. Like, hey, what the hell are we doing? We're spending too much money and not getting enough back. Let's get the fuck out of here." It sucks, especially because to Ham's point, Ham mentioned, I've never played New World, but Ham mentioned that game did get like people were really excited about that game, and from what I saw online, people really enjoyed it. So sucks
Not
for
enough
those
people.
people. Yeah, apparently not enough. Apparently, whatever the number of people who were enjoying it, apparently it wasn't enough. Because if it was, this wouldn't be happening. Sucks for those people who enjoyed it. I never played it. I was never planning to play it, to be real with you. Um, I don't know. It sucks for the employees and the fans of the game, but it's the exact same shit we saw with Google. The exact same shit. I'll give Amazon credit on one thing. At least they got a game out. Because
That's
Google
some-
sure as shit didn't. They did not.
That's something. That's something. Will Google ever live down Stadia? And how hard they pushed it, how much money they spent on it? Will they ever live down Stadia?
I think they're fine. I
You
think
think
they
they could-
will absolutely be just fine. You know why? Because barely anybody knew they were even at Stadia in the first place. So it didn't make any difference either way. Like I guess that's kind of a jab at it, but it's
is
just
a
the
jab.
reality. It's just the reality, man. Like to me, it made less of a splash than like the Neo Geo or the 3DO.
Fuck.
It made less of a splash than that shit.
Yeah.
And
also,
and I'm not saying like it like 3DO or whatever outsold it. I'm just more or less saying like in the splash of minds of what it did to people and how it made people think about gaming and stuff like that. Like 3DO was looked at as premium. What was the other one I mentioned? A Neo Geo was looked at as a premium thing as well. Google's problem was like nobody really gave a damn about that thing because they knew it's just a streaming platform. That's all it was, really. So like, I feel like to a lot of people, it never really was gaming platform. It was just more of a random way to be able to play games.
It was just.
It was a cool idea. Way too early. Way too early.
Yeah, that's true. It
Dude.
was a streaming
sorry, go ahead,
service
man.
by the Android people. Like nobody, like make a phone, make another phone, and keep pushing. Like that's what you do. Do
Yeah.
that.
For me,
I think they should. I think Google and Amazon should both continue to make games. They should just do it like Xbox is doing it. You guys are too big to be trying to segment your platform. Put it as many places as possible. If you really care about people playing it, and if you really care about money like that, you got to spend it. Can't be
That's
all. Can't be all. You know. I mean, obviously, their stores and the way that they have things going are already mobile related, getting
Yes.
around doing things, right? You should be trying to have as much access to PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. You should be trying to tackle everything all the time because literally you sell to everyone all the time. So like I didn't understand why this game never made its way to like Xbox or to other or to multiple platforms like that. But
I thought it did.
did it make its way to
New
Xbox?
I thought it was on. Wasn't it on? I mean, at least it was on. Hold on, I'll look it up. Continue. Was New World on console? Yeah,
I thought it said it was on PlayStation. I thought
October
it said it was on
15th
PlayStation.
of last
it
year.
is on.
October 15th of last year.
Yikes!
It came.
What
Yeah,
a
it's
horrible
everywhere.
marketing because I didn't even know.
Yeah, that's tragic.
Horrible.
Horrible marketing. Didn't even know.
That is heartbreaking. I hope
not
no one.
good.
I hope
Look,
no one.
you
from
didn't
the
even know,
team
did
is
you?
watching. No,
Matt
I
wasn't
hope,
sure. He had to look it up.
I hope no one from their team is watching right now because this is tragic. This is a video game podcast.
It's not a good
We have
indictment.
one of our members is an Xbox centric gamer, and
Two of them.
damn,
Three of them. Hold on. Three of them.
three. No,
Three.
I'm not an
One.
Xbox centric gamer.
There's three people here, and we
What?
all love Xbox.
I don't love Xbox. I
Look,
don't love Xbox.
shut your lying ass mouth. There's three people here,
Man,
and we all
I
love
do
man,
not
Xbox.
love
lying.
Xbox.
lying
I
to the
do not
church
love-
right now.
I do.
Y'all
I
are
do
not gonna
not
put
love
this on me.
Xbox. This is not true. Yes,
You're
it
not
is.
gonna put this. Fuck that accent.
Yes,
Get
it
the fuck
is.
out of here with that
This
shit.
is not true.
What is
You
that?
cannot. You
What is
cannot
this?
tell me this is true.
You sound
This
like
is
Raven. You sound like Raven from
No,
Alaska.
I sound
in
like
Metal
you
Gear.
trying to do that fake
I
ass
don't
African
sound like
accent.
that.
Trying to do that fake
Look
African
said I can't get
accent.
jiggy with this shit.
I do not like Xbox. That's your fake African accent, Luke. We know where you're from, Luke. Don't keep lying to these people. Now continue.
Yeah, please continue.
You guys are trying to get me to crash out. You're not gonna do it. I want to defend Google
Here we go.
very quickly for the
Let's do it.
Stadia.
Oh, wow. I'm still
No,
amazed that this was on
you-
Xbox. I did
you wanna-
not know that.
You want to defend Google for the Stadia?
Yes, for the Stadia.
That's just okay. Go ahead.
and
I
how
wanna
they
hear that.
quickly pivoted.
I wanna hear that.
I
think it was
says
smart.
something- Yeah, it was very smart. I think it says
Yeah.
it's a quick lesson for entrepreneurs that you can have a dream, you can have an idea, implement it to the fullest of your abilities, and as soon as it doesn't work, cut and run. Because all of these guys that have been successful, Bezos, Trump, Tesla, all these guys, Bill Gates, they started with something, and then as soon as they hit a significant wall, They were like, I'm out. Not a regular wall that they could power through. As soon as they hit a significant wall and were able to correctly identify said wall, they cut and run, and then they reinvested in other stuff that made them billions and trillions. So you know what? Props to Google for laying yet another flower in their vast garden of failures that they quickly pivoted from. You know, respect to Google.
Yeah, Sega did the same thing, even though it hurt everybody.
Yo,
But they're flourishing right now.
yeah, yeah. In life, you need to know when to cut and run. As someone that has had businesses that have failed personally, you need to know how to identify a loss and get the fuck up, because you will drown. You will drown, dude. I have people that I know, fellow entrepreneurs that did not cut and run. They insisted, and they're in very bad places right now. They're in very bad places. You need to know when to take the L and keep it pushing. Stadia wasn't gonna survive gamers who has data caps. Exactly, Obi.
Yep.
Like even now, I have Starlink. It's super fast, but if I had gotten a Stadia, I still would be. It still wouldn't be really worth it because it would be mobile, right? It would be mobile within my household. As soon as I stepped out my gate, I got nothing, you know. So it's still very early. It's still too early for thingy
Outside of
for
that
Stadia.
Texas gated community, you ain't got nothing.
Right, right. Anyways, that's the show, everyone. Thank you so much for being with us and having a good time with us. We really do appreciate it. If you're not watching live, make sure to smash the like button. Membership's alive. It's $1. It's $1 a month. We really do appreciate it. Every
Look,
dollar
I want to
goes.
ask you a quick question.
All right. Well,
Does the sprint in Halo ruin it for you?
I'm going to say some heresy. Don't cancel me, guys. Don't cancel me. I don't care. My main focus in Halo is the story, the characters, the books. That's what really draws me into Halo. The in-game gameplay, it's a gun, there's enemies, things blow up. I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't
So
say it.
Loke likes the sprint because he can
I
hurry up
don't
and get to
care.
the next part of the story.
Yeah. You know what? By that estimation, yes. Yes. Yes, I like the sprint. I'm down with the sprint.
No, he changed his whole ideology.
Yeah. Like the only first-person shooters I really care about gameplay is like Doom and stuff. You know, where the shooting, for me at least, feels more in depth and it's more fun for me. But as far as Halo, it's whatever, bro. Oh hell yeah, Raichi! The main focus is Cortana and jiggle physics. Yes, sir. Yes, I can get behind that, or in front, or on top, or under, as long as I'm in, as long as I'm there, right? As long as I'm there.
Jack Taylor's disgusted.
Matt,
Yeah.
what do you think about sprinting in Halo? Such a weird question.
I'll be real. It doesn't. For new games, it doesn't bother me a lot. Like I think if they went back, I think like I could see someone's hesitation of seeing sprint in Halo combat, like the campaign evolve thing. I could see them having reservations about sprint and that. But also, just like they should have done, they made it a toggle. If you want sprint, you can have it. If you don't want it,
Options,
then it's not even in the game.
Or you
options.
can
So,
just not hit that button.
but I'm saying they even went a lot further as to like just turn it off in the options. So it's not even like even
Yeah,
if you did hit that fucking button, you're just
it
still not
wouldn't
going to sprint.
sprint.
So
Yeah,
like I think if they retroactively went back to Halo 1 through 3 and added sprint and that's just the way it was, I wouldn't like that. But if their approach is going to be, we'll put it in for the people who want it, and if you don't want it, you'll never see it. By all means, Go ahead. I'm totally fine with that. And then for new games like Halo, whenever Halo 7 comes out, I don't give a shit. They do whatever they want because it's new. Like, and
It's a
also
new game, yeah.
let's be real. People have an expectation of a first person shooter in 2025. Like a remake or whatever, that's cool, but like a brand new entry in the series, not having sprint let's put it this way, it'd be something that would help the game stand out, but is that something that's going to appeal to a mass audience? I
Probably
don't
not.
know. I don't know about that. So it doesn't bother me seeing sprint and Halo, especially new Halo. I really don't give a shit about that. As long as the game's fun and like Infinite was fun, then do whatever the hell you want. Honestly, it's they're the ones making the game. If they want sprint in it, then fucking put sprint in it.
Tell us why we're heretics, Ham, for not caring.
Oh no, I don't think you should care. I think it's stupid to care. In
Oh.
fact, I really like that they have a sprint in the new Halo because I like to have the ability to get in the cover or go slow if I want to go slow. Having less options to me in what's supposed to be like a new and improved product is weird. Like, why would they only just change the graphics and then keep everything else the same? They got to make it good for today's gamer and also respect those people that hopped on to the more recent Halos where you can run and stuff like that. Like, so as Matt said, it is an option, so you can turn it off. But for me, I ain't turning that shit off. I want to be able to run. I like that. I think it's great. I also like to be able to move fast. So, yeah. I thought it was goofy in the older Halos when you couldn't run. I was like, I remember being in multiple old Halos being like, man, I wish I could run. We're trying to get away from the flood. Man, I wish I could run. You know, like sometimes it gets bad in those flood situations. I love to run. In fact, I remember I seen Paris put a tweet out talking about running in Halo. Mm-hmm. And I was like, hell, while you're at it, give me a grapple.
Oh shit. Just make it infinite,
further.
Essentially.
Yeah, just make it a step further. Give me a grapple. Throw that toggle in the game where I could grapple around. That'd be fantastic.
Next, you'll be asking for a slide, Ham.
Why not?
Well,
throw it in.
If you have sprint, you need a game that has sprint but doesn't have a sprint slide.
There should be a home button.
Is like the most dumb thing.
Lay in the grass.
If you're in 2025 making a game with sprint but without sprint slide, then I don't know what to tell you. You're doing it wrong. You're making a not great game.
You done fucked up.
You need sprint slide if you got sprint.
I tell you what, I think Halo looks pretty goddamn good if your complaint is sprint. I tell you that much. If that's your complaint, then they're doing pretty good.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's it.
That's fair. Yeah, okay, so that's the show, y'all. And Ham, that was a good little finishing touch there. Interesting conversation about something I never really thought about. I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 on Luna. Amazing performance. The experience is native 1080 60 FPS. The main focus is people who are against running in Halo should just be ignored. Pretty much, Fuzzy. Yeah, so thanks to everyone for watching. Smash the like button on your way out. We'll see you next Saturday for BullSittin. Oh, and we can do this all over again. Matt, plug your stuff. Tell people where they can find you.
Oh, Loke.
What?
Before he goes, remember we got to change the time one last time again because of my job.
Okay. We'll talk about that after, and then I'll make the thumbnail for next week, and then everyone will automatically know what time it is because they're subscribed.
That means hit that bell. So Matt, go on ahead and let everybody know where they can find you.
You can find me on YouTube. Matt Likes Games videos every week. You can find me here every week. I know there's no Wednesdays for the foreseeable future, but
Yeah.
Saturdays. Can I go ahead and just spill the time?
Go ahead, I
I
guess.
think it's nine. I think we settled on 9 p.m. Correct, my time, which would be 9 p.m. Eastern.
Uh-huh.
So do the math based on your region for that. But 9
That's
p.m.
3
Eastern.
a.m.
No,
Central African
nope,
time.
nope.
That's
That
3 a.m.
is
Central African
Well,
time.
that
luckily, none of
is
us are over there.
that is
What do you
8
mean none of
p.m.
us
That
over
is
there?
8 p.m. in Houston,
Good job,
Texas.
Matt. Stick to it.
Um,
All right, fuck it.
and
Whatever. Finish. Just finish your outro.
if, like
Finish your
Loke,
fucking
you are in
outro.
Houston, Texas, it's 8 p.m. And
Uh,
that's where you can find me. Again, Saturdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Texas time. You can find us here for this
mhm.
show with these folks. Find me here for this show with these folks.
Whatever, man. Ham, take us out. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. Oh man, that Mozambique VPN is going crazy right now. All right, but anyways, thanks everybody for sliding through. As Matt and Loke both said, we'll see you back here next Saturday. We'll just be working, hopefully looking for some more exciting news that's going down within the week. Last couple weeks, nothing crazy, but we're getting towards the holiday season, and I'm sure something interesting will happen. I know tickets have recently just came out for the Game Awards. So if you're thinking about going to the Game Awards, tickets are out. You should go grab those. I went to it last year. I had a pretty good time. It's not as crazy as expensive as I thought it would be, but it is still a good chunk of change to say the least. So make sure you're prepared for that if you are thinking about going. But outside of that, I'm not going this year. I'm going to be kicking it with the family. I got some personal things I got to get done. Unfortunately, my grandfather passed away this last week, so I'm going to be going up to Texas. Actually, either tomorrow evening or early Monday to go celebrate his life and whatnot. I did pick up something cool that I wanted to show you guys right before I left. I picked it up for my wife a couple weeks back, and I just forgot to show you guys. Let me go ahead and grab it real quick.
Yes, Yobi, I do deserve a good crash out. The way these guys just
You
keep on
don't.
trolling, bro. They just always fucking trolling
Who's
me.
trolling? You're the only one trolling.
So,
here,
Loke, don't
pretending
make
you're-
fun of me, but I made this purchase via IGN.
Yeah.
But I picked up this guy right here. You all probably know what that is.
Legendary.
Nice.
Yes, sir. So,
That's for the difficulty.
yes,
Very
really
nice.
cool.
Hey,
But yeah, I purchased this like over a year ago, and it finally caught up with me. Actually forgot about it because I moved and everything, right? So they said that like shipping confirmed to my old address, and I was like, son of a bitch, and like I rerouted it and everything, got it over here. But yeah, it's pretty sick. It's a nice little thing. I got that for my wife because she still to this day is foraging and playing Halo all the time, even though she knows Infinite will kind of be a thing of the past in the near future. So, but God bless her. So anyways, thanks everybody for showing up. We'll see you guys next week, even later show than today. Cause like I said, and like Loke and Matt also said, our times have changed. Loke started his job. And I have taken on a new role at my job, which means that, yes, I got that role I was telling you all about, which is a good thing. I'm excited about it, but that does mean the show must go on at a different time. So we'll see you guys next Saturday evening for all three of us. That's what time it'll be, the evening. And we'll have a good time. Hopefully we got plenty of stuff to show you guys. But other than that, y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and we will see you next week. As I always say, keep it gaming, Keep it moving. Peace.
Hey.